From cradle to confessional.
This is Messy Since Birth.
I'm Allie.
And I'm Amalia.
Hey, messy babies.
Hey, messy babies.
Welcome back. Hey, twin.
How's it going?
Girl, it's a little bit emotional over here. But how you doing?
You have to tell me why it's emotional.
Oh, my daughter's graduating pre-K.
Oh,
So I'm trying to
kindergarten.
Yeah.
She's
Girl,
a
my
big
anxiety
girl.
can't take it. Oh, tiny teenager. And she has a shirt to prove it. I did not buy
She
it.
is.
Her Oma did.
She is a big girl.
Mm-hmm.
Aww.
So once it's over tomorrow, I'll be okay. Well, hopefully, because then my mind just goes to kindergarten prep.
Ew, are you gonna cry?
You know it. When I dropped her off to look, when I dropped her off to preschool, I was like, oh, I'm not about to be one of those moms. Please, I got it. Oh, as soon as I got in the car, ugly crying, hyperventilating, I said, I can't do this. And the thing is, I think what made it worse is she just ran into the classroom, forgot about me. And I said, okay.
She's like,
you're ready.
Deuces, lady. Bye.
Pretty much. Oh my gosh. So yeah.
Aww.
Woo, child. But how you doing?
The ghetto.
Literally. My mind is the ghetto right now. With a white refrigerator and all.
I'm really good. Just chilling, hanging in there. Finally out of the house.
Girl. It had to happen.
It had to happen.
It had to happen.
Finally, I'm back in these streets.
Period.
In these job streets.
Period. And this is a cute little gig you got.
Yeah, I'm excited. I hate sitting in the house. Even though as I've been sitting in the house, I've been line dancing every day.
Cute.
I've been practicing these line dances.
Did you do the fan one?
I don't want to be left out at the cookouts. Yes, I have my fan.
I'll be sitting on those little plastic chairs just cheering you on. Cause
I've been getting my 10,000 steps in by line dancing.
Honestly though, that's like a great hack. Oh, I love that.
Okay, you want to tell us what your messy moment of the week is?
Yeah, my messy moment is, you remember this game, The Sims? Well, I was like, I don't even know why I did this, but I was like, let me go ahead and download it. So I know, random as hell. So I re-downloaded it and I've been like getting into the groove of things because I have not played this game in like 15 years. And so, I don't know, maybe I'm crazy, but some of my favorite times playing The Sims was building a pool and locking them in it. Or like lighting the house on fire and removing the doors.
So you're just back to your youth.
No, here's the thing. I couldn't do it because my daughter was next to me and she was like, oh, I want to play. I was like, oh my God, I just want to kill these Sims. So... So I created a family and we're playing. But my thing is like, a lot of people talk about the Matrix and this and that. And so now I kind of feel bad killing them because I'm like, what if someone's controlling me? And I just don't want that karma. So I don't know if I may just delete the game. But...
Oh my gosh.
That's my mess of the week.
What is it with us when we go through these phases of let's just download stuff and play games? And last year, I bought a Nintendo Switch. For what?
Okay, what? Have you ever played video? I don't ever remember you playing like the video game type of girl. Wait, what possessed you to be like, I need a Nintendo Switch now?
It was just so cute.
Okay, cute. Period.
And so I bought 2K. I
The
bought
basketball?
Shut up.
Oh, you went in. I thought
I
you were gonna be
did
like
because
Mario
they had a
Kart.
WNBA version. I'm gonna be my favorite WNBA players.
Okay,
I
okay.
did. I bought Mario Kart, and then I bought Barbie Dream House.
How honestly, I'm not even gonna throw shade. I would probably enjoy Barbie Dream House.
Why do we do these things?
I don't know, but I also can't believe you didn't buy Sonic.
Mm-mm. The one that I still need to buy is Animal Farm.
That's the one that everyone. Okay, well, what is so interesting about Animal Farm?
I
Because
don't
my
know.
mom bought it for me as a kid, and I was like, "What is this?"
I have
I
no
I asked for
clue.
DDR,
I
not
have
Animal
no
Crossing.
clue. I have no
Hmm.
clue. Oh yeah, Animal Crossing, not Animal Farm.
Oh, I was like, "Yeah, you said it right."
I think I said Animal Farm.
Yeah, I think you did. Any whore. Oh my God, what's your mess, girl? What's your mess?
My mess is hinge dating in Las Vegas.
Mm.
Because it's different. It's not the same. These men, they're so weird on here. So, if you could please open your Bible to Andrew 35.
Mm. I
Okay?
don't
You
think I
got
like
it?
this story in the Bible. I got it up.
Okay. So, you see all of the prompts that Andrew has. Those are
Mm-hmm.
his those are his about me's. He liked me, okay? I didn't like
Okay.
him. He liked me.
Okay.
So, usually I would not have liked him back based off of the things that he has in his prompts. Um, if you want to share with the congregation some of the things that you see on these prompts,
Okay.
what
The
sticks out to you?
thing the thing that got me was prompt 3. Dating me is like. This is the second sentence. I make an effort to pay attention to what makes you feel loved, seen, heard, and appreciated every day. What do you mean make an effort? Either you do it or you don't.
Exactly.
And if you can't
Um,
do it, get on meds. I don't know what to tell you.
Lord. I think what sticks out to me is prompt 2. I'm looking for a woman who's ready to be loved openly and affection during her soft girl phase.
What? Women are just not able to have a soft girl phase. You're pissing me off, Andrew.
So here's my Delulu. Why did I like him? There was nothing in me that should have said like back.
Right.
Okay. And if you can see on the pictures that I sent, he doesn't smile with his mouth open
Red
because
flag.
clearly you've got some dental issues there.
E- Ooh.
So he writes all of these words in the prompts,
Just words. You're right.
just words. I go to have a conversation with him. There are no words. So we're gonna scroll down to the conversation. Okay? Who do you want to be in this scenario?
I'll be Andrew.
Hi, Andrew. Smiley face
He-
emoji.
Hey,
How are you?
I'm doing well. Just getting on the road.
Nice. Where are you headed?
Vegas. Uh,
After he said Vegas, I was done.
gosh. So,
How can you not have a conversation?
which is crazy because you're just a liar. These prompts, uh, ChatGPT. This is the thing with AI. Y'all have to
Yep.
be careful. They just put in
Yeah.
anything in there and then copy
Yep.
paste.
They just say, help me build my dating profile. Take all the words that ChatGPT gave them and put it in
Mm-hmm.
the profile. I'm reaching out to you for conversation. You now have nothing to say. Your freaking fingers are what, twisted?
Right. What's going on here?
So that's the mess. Losers.
Everywhere. I'm
Yeah.
sorry, girls. All right, guys. Welcome back. Let's get into it. Now, we're going to start with the Valley. This episode has not changed my mind that this is a trash TV show. However, I was kind of intrigued this episode. This may be my
Mm.
last time saying that. Um this episode, we learn a lot about the relationship between Jax and Britt, but it also solidifies that this rehab is a scheme set up by production. It has to be.
Mm.
But before we get into that mess, Michelle, darling, I'm going to hold your hand when I say this. People are not throwing you a divorce party because by the time you got divorced, you were already moved out and you had a whole new man
Mm.
in happily everland. Like, what you like, you've already surpassed the point where you need a divorce party. You have a new man. She goes, I just don't feel supported. Nobody threw me a divorce party. Why
Why?
would they?
Why would they?
And then she says, I understand what Brittany's going through, but I'm going through the same thing and it's probably even worse. Jesse is nuts with those crazy ass teeth. Mind you, all that money in the
It's too
world
much.
and you haven't fixed your teeth. And it's not just about straightening them, okay? Because I like some teeth with character, whitening them.
Yeah.
What's going on here? But anyway, I'm like, it's not worse than Britney's. Just get over it. So, why I think again that this whole rehab thing is a scheme set up by production. What type of rehab do an inpatient facility do you know that the the patients have access to the front desk staff? So much access so they can bully them and threaten them.
I feel like we ask this question every week about what rehab do you know? Because no rehab is allowing any of these things to happen.
And you know what? It would be one thing if it was just the cell phone, right? But like for Jax to go up to the front desk associates and bully them so much so to manipulate them into agreeing with his little scheme, saying that if anyone calls asking for him, tell them that he's being rushed to the emergency room because his heart
No,
rate is too fast and they think he's having a heart attack. What?
no.
And if I was Brittany, I would be suing them for malpractice. I don't know where they got their degrees, maybe therapisthelp.com, but it's certainly not from an accredited university. I could tell you
I
that.
see DC
There
College.
you go. There you go. Like, what? We, this is what got me intrigued this episode because we learned some backstory about Jax's and Britt's relationship. So, Brittany says that before her and Jax got married, um, she found out that he was behind on his taxes, so much so behind that he was $1.5 million behind in taxes. I don't know how many years it takes you to accumulate $1.5 million, dollars, but that's crazy. But the crazier thing is to still say I do to that man, knowing that when you get married, I think you take on your spouse's debts. And I guess if you're filing taxes together, you're absolutely taking on that 1.5 million. I'm going to have to ask jailbird Karen how she escaped that
Oh
stuff
my
with
gosh.
cuz she escaped that with Uncle Ben. So, I don't know, Brittany probably should have reached out to Karen um to get some help. That was crazy, but the craziest thing for me was Brittany being dumbfounded that her home was in foreclosure.
Girl,
I swear to God.
no, that's not a surprise to you. Not unless she's not checking the mail.
You hit it.
Okay.
So, Jax is in charge of paying the mortgage. Why would you let a cuckoo bird like that be in charge of where
You
you
let a,
live?
a crackhead be in charge of of your living situation?
Right. D- I'm telling you, love, 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 it can't handle it at all.
It makes you silly.
Okay, this is beyond silly. She was sprung, and I don't know on what. I really don't know. But so she finds out that the house is in foreclosure because Jax has just stopped paying the mortgage. Um, Ladies, If you have to put your social security number into an application and they're doing a hard credit check, you are also responsible for being on top of what payments are coming in to pay that down that debt. That is just so irresponsible.
Did she not know that?
Girl, I don't know. Sometimes she likes to play dumb country bumpkin. I don't know. Date night. I'm just here for a good time. um, uh, this is beyond dumb. This is irresponsible. And she's
So
sitting
the
there.
house is in
Hmm.
foreclosure. So have they moved out? Like
No.
what's happening now?
So when they were going through all this drama, she moved into an Airbnb with her son. Um, oh, I forgot to say this. So to pay off the $1.5 million debt, I guess Jax took a lien on their house to pay that down. Well, the IRS came after Brittany and took $100,000 out of her account. But because of the way that he paid down his debt, the mortgage went up to $17,000.
He doesn't have that kind of money.
I don't know how any of them have that kind of money. $17,000 a month?
Is crazy.
Beyond. At that point, for me, let me just move back with my family, save that money, and just build. And so I only have to pay property taxes. That's berserk.
That's nuts.
Like, and then she's like, he's gonna ruin my credit. He's gonna do this
It's
unless,
done.
right? Unless he put a gun to your head and said, sign these mortgage papers. You signed them on your own accord. So I don't know why you wouldn't stay on top of your finances. That was crazy. But this episode, she did start the legal proceedings for the divorce. So they have a divorce party at Jax's bar called Jax's, and they cover it up with Brit. And I was like, okay, that's cute. Here comes Jesse. I just really don't think that this is okay. He's going to be so pissed when he comes out. And,
Who cares?
right, I'm divorcing him. Mm, I'm taking my kid and I'm up out of here. Bye.
Bye.
And like Jesse trying to make it all about him, like, I'm going to pick up Jax in the morning from rehab. I don't want to be in the middle. So then why'd you come? Why'd you come?
These people are weird.
Beyond. And the dark passenger, Janet, and her wife, Jason, had something to say about Danny. They start calling him Danny Darko. You're a loser. Like,
These are grown
loser.
people just being weird on television for what?
Honestly, and like, when you say grown people, I'm talking about like 38 up. We're not talking
Up.
about
I
25
know. I know that they're an age where this should not be happening.
at
They're
all.
in they're at an age where this format of reality television should not even be in the topic of
And I
conversation.
mean, if you're gonna do it, get on a housewife show. Because, and I think the people who created the show assumed that people who loved Vanderpump Rules would like this show. No. When I watch reality TV and like I want drama, I'm going to go to like a younger demographic because it's not my life. I've already lived that. I'm just here to reminisce and laugh. Like, I don't care about people older than me acting younger than me. That's embarrassing. Period. Absolutely crazy. I think we have a couple episodes left until the end. Thank God. So,
You're almost there. You're almost there.
almost. I can do this. But the ladies of Miami are back. Real Housewives of Miami premiered last
Welcome
night.
to Miami.
Honestly, this is one of my favorite franchises, and I was so upset when they canceled it after season 3. Cuz I was like, "Really?"
A lot of people were.
It was
Hmm.
insane. Um
Now, question.
mhm.
Are they still exclusive to Peacock or are they back on Bravo?
I think they're back on Bravo. this
Because for a
year.
moment in time, they were exclusive to
Yeah,
Peacock.
it was only on Peacock season 5. What did I say? Yeah, season 5 and 6. Wait a second. We're on season 7. Anyhow, when they first did the reboot, it was only on Peacock. And I think they made that
Mm-hmm.
change this year so that it's on
Okay.
actual Bravo. But so this season starts off Alexia and her husband, they were on the roads for divorce. He filed the papers.
Mm,
Then 2 to 3 days later, he called her saying, I want to get back together.
okay. For what?
No, right.
Why?
It has to be financial issues. Like he probably filed for divorce and then he realized they're probably going to need what do they call it? A forensic accountant to go through some things depending on the prenup. And he was like, you know what? Let me just stay married and figure my stuff out on the side. Because that's crazy to file for divorce and
That
be like,
is,
never mind.
and then, never mind, I take it back. Takesy backsies.
Like, and the gag, he, so Alexia's son, Frankie, who was in that really bad accident, and I think he now has a TBI, traumatic brain injury, he was at home. Her husband comes in with his daughter and starts moving all of their stuff out while Frankie is still in the house. What is and after he did all
So
that,
then after he decides that he wants to stay married, what did he do? Bring it all back in?
right. Girl, they're always moving anyway. They have financial issues.
Mm.
But here's my thing. You cannot tell me Alexia and Teresa Giudice are not the same person. Their mannerisms are the same. Here's the funny thing. So she was in the car talking to Teresa, and I was like, why is she talking to herself? And I was like, oh, that's Teresa on the phone. They kind of
They do.
slow.
They both are slow.
Like it.
And they have that talk of like dumb, like they're
Yes.
aloof.
Everything is like 3 to 7 business days to reach the inside of their medulla. I'm just like,
Yeah.
yeah, they are the same person. I still don't understand why Kiki, Marisol, and Adriana are not full time. Like, what?
Marisol,
Yeah, she's back. She's also married
but
again.
she's not full time.
No, she's never. Okay, she has been full time. But I'm like, really? I I don't know. Larsa, drama with Larsa, Michael Jordan's son, he's a cokehead, which is so embarrassing. Like
So embarrassing.
doing coke at a dinner table.
So embarrassing.
Poor Michael. He's not even,
So embarrassing. He's not. No, he's not cute
no, at all.
at
And
all.
like, I don't know. I think that the Kardashian Jenner crew, they got some type of juju going on because once Larsa was kicked out of that group, stuff just has not been right with her. The face, the relationships. I'm like, oh,
So
mm-mm.
wait, so after she stopped dating, I can't even think of his name.
Scotty,
No, Jordan.
I forget his name too. He's, I don't know,
He's
Michael Jordan's
forgetful.
son.
Right. After she stopped dating him, didn't she start dating another basketball player?
I believe so. I
Like
would
a
not be
young
surprised.
basketball player?
I would not be
Let me
surprised.
see.
Yeah,
So I feel
but
like she's always dating somebody young, one of her
yes,
her son's school friends.
sick. That is so gross. I did want to point this out. Ladies, Botox and filler and plastic surgery, it's not going to fix everything. You need to be moisturizing your neck and your hands because your hands give your age away. Like Kyle Richards, you can snatch back your face all you want. You can snatch back your neck. Hands will never tell a lie, ever.
Ever.
Which uh, these girls got to get together. Hand cream and hand sunscreen. Did you find it?
And just sunscreen in general.
Yes, and black
Yeah,
people
I'm not
too.
seeing who she's dating right now.
I would not be surprised. Oh, Larsha's mom was on this episode, And it's crazy to see Larsa's mom because she has Larsa's old face.
Um,
Yeah. I I mm-mm. She needs to go back to dark hair though. If she went back to dark hair, I think things could work again. But right
she's
now,
dating Jeff Kobe.
who? Wait a second, y'all. Let me look this up.
He's 31 and he's a basketball player.
What is up with her and basketball players?
This report from Bravo is from April 2025.
Wait, why does he kind of look like Tristan Thompson in this picture?
He does. I'm looking at a picture with the both of them, and he actually does. He's got weird features.
Yeah. I don't know. I don't know how to explain this, guys. Like his okay. Let me shut the hell up because I'm about to talk about somebody else's features. Um,
Oh, and Michael Jordan's son's name is Marcus.
oh, damn, that really is forgettable. Because I thought you were gonna say Brandon. I was like, yeah. Brandon. Marcus. Okay. Koki Marky. My last point on Miami. So I want you to look up Lisa's boyfriend. So look up Lisa and Jody.
Lisa and Jody.
Jody.
Okay.
Now don't
he
tell me
looks
you
like
react.
Oh,
Go.
okay.
No. Okay, go.
He looks like a scammer.
Okay. Look, don't come for me. But does he not remind you of Caesar from Planet of the Apes? There's something very simian about him. Like, you can't unsee it once you see it.
Yeah.
Okay, because I was
Is he a
watching, I was
con
like,
artist?
he looks like one. And during the episode, him and his friends were like, what did they say? Do you want to get a drink and then go get some AC? And then they went to their room and they shut the door. What does AC mean? I don't want to speculate, but is this...
It's another means of saying Coke.
Well, because I was like, okay, it's just him and his homeboys in there at his birthday party. I don't know. That's it. That's all. Okay. We are back with Bravo's Love Hotel. Now look, we gonna make it quick because nothing's going on. Giselle is still a spider, just keeping these men in her web. Ashley is weird. And like, why are you stringing Wale along? So while they go to this like spa and Wale's in the jacuzzi just looking around and he was like, I'm not gonna be in a competition with a 60-year-old European man.
No.
And when he said that, I lost it. I said, because you know what, Wale? No.
Know your worth, king.
Literally. So Wale, they're still in the jacuzzi. Ashley comes over and is like, hey, can I grab you for a sec, Wale? And he's like, no.
And I don't blame him for saying no.
Right. And she was so confused, like, what why? Because you've been playing him this whole time. So they finally get a chance to talk. And Wale's just kind of like, you know what? I'm not here for the tit and tat. You know, you're with me 30 seconds. You're with Ralph 30 seconds. I've already expressed myself and showed you that I like you. It's up to you. Here goes what's that woman's name? Ashley, trying to twist it, saying, okay, I guess you made my decision for me. I guess this is where it is.
But
no.
See, that's how Ashley is as a person.
Right.
And now you're doing it to these men. It's unfair to him.
Because honestly, Wale, you need to run. You could find someone better.
Run.
So much better.
Run. The only thing that stuck out to me this week is when Ashley was talking to Grandpa about exploring different types of relationships. And she said something that stuck out to me, and it's something that I need to probably put on these dating profiles is I hang around mostly LGBTQ people. I don't... I hang out at their spaces.
Right.
I hang out with those people.
Because we're allies,
if the man... Exactly. If the man who is in my life is not comfortable being around those people, then we
Mm-hmm.
don't need to be together.
Right. And during that scene, the only thing I'm thinking is he's part of the cult and he's very homophobic. Because
Yeah.
he was like, oh, well, I mean, if it's a phase,
Yeah.
then, that's fine. But if this is who you are, it's a
Yep.
discussion. What's a discussion about someone's sexuality? Either you like me or you don't. And,
Exactly.
like, that was crazy to me. And for her
Yeah.
dumbass still to just be like, but he really like Ralph. Well, he
You
doesn't like
don't
your
like him.
bias.
You don't like
Right.
him.
I,
She's really irritating the shit out of me with this back and forth between these two. The decision is clear who you need to pick. Honestly, I feel like at the end of this, she's
mhm.
gonna choose Ralph.
Oh, 100%. Let me tell you something. I, I don't know. Maybe I'll take 3 shots of tequila if she picks
Oh
Wale.
my gosh. I will pop a bottle.
Because there's right now, it's like she's just used to men really
Mm-hmm.
falling all over her, and Wale is just
Mm-hmm.
like, I'm not doing that.
Mm-hmm.
Which he has every right to say no.
Mm-hmm.
I've already chased you enough.
Yep.
Like, and
She's
and the
she's sick.
she knows that man can't kiss, but she's still gonna go for it. Girl, you're weird.
Because she can teach people how to kiss. Girl,
She said she taught to her husband. Okay,
next.
well, he used those new skills on somebody else. So,
Yeah. Next. Okay.
mm.
Um, the meat and potatoes of this
Oh,
week.
oh, God.
Shannon,
And her spiral.
I told you very first episode,
Mm-hmm.
do not play with this man Earl.
You clocked
And
it.
you sat there this whole season only going for Earl. You gunned after him when you should have given him his eviction notice last week.
Right. Or in
And
that
now
letter.
we're here. Now we're here. Now we're
I
here
mean,
where she is. What do the Gen Z say? She's crashing out, and she's
li-
crashing out hard.
I'm like, why are you shaking like that? You are a 60-year-old woman. You gonna let that
She
man do you like that?
she lost it.
I mean, over
Okay,
over
so
someone she's known for 3 weeks.
over, yeah, what 3 days? Who knows? How does time work in the Love Hotel? You guys just met. Are you crashing out this hard because he is a fucking loser who has acted very immaturely about you not coming to their aid for their home?
No, and there's so many red flags. I just met you. Bitch, I live
Mm-hmm.
in California. What the fuck do I know about hurricanes? Okay, hurricanes and tornadoes. When she left, he said everything was good. It passed his house in Florida. Okay, great. I'm gonna go out. If he was that upset, he should have texted her and been like, "Hey, I'm crashing out myself because it's headed to my home in Georgia, and I'm not trying to be rude, but the photos he showed were not that dramatic. When he said the tree crashed through his house or something like that, it's literally half a tree on top of a roof, but the roof is still there.
The way he handled it.
Crazy.
How old are you, Earl?
Seriously. At your big age, you don't know how to use your words. You use your
No,
words.
no. What are words?
Wow, she
Words are
wasted
nothing.
all that time.
She sure did. Because he's the only person that's left for her. She has no
Mm-hmm.
one else.
Nope.
So,
Wasted her time, really.
or waste. She was on Watch What Happens Live after
I saw
with
that.
Mark. Mark was there.
Weird. And she was like, oh, I see him every couple of months.
Yeah. So I'm
Okay.
like, is that going to be the plot twist? Anything else happen?
Nope. Next.
All right.
Oh, well, I do have good news. It's ending next week. So
Thank you, Jesus.
I can't believe we sat here. Anyway, Real Housewives of Atlanta. I have a question for Miss Britt Edie. Why are you always arguing with yourself? Like, it's actually crazy. People will be talking about something totally different. Here she comes with another topic, and then someone has a rebuttal, and she's just bok 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 talking, arguing, and the other person is done. Like, and when
Brit,
Portia was like, "Does she have Tourette's?" She just be saying random shit and airing out her business. No lies were told except the Tourette's part. But she does have something wrong with her. You know, she could be on the spectrum because she just doesn't know when to jump in or stop.
okay, you can say what you want for what I'm about to say, but right is right
Mm-mm.
and wrong is wrong.
Okay.
Shamia was wrong
About what?
about the way she handled everything this episode with Brit. From the
You think Shamia was
drinking,
wrong?
I can't believe I'm agreeing with Brit Edie about passive aggressiveness. The bitch was being passive aggressive.
Okay.
If you're talking about, I'm not trying to force anything on anybody, you know who you're talking about. Direct that to the person that you're talking about. You
Okay, I see that.
direct the conversation how Kelly did, how Kelly
Mm-hmm.
directed the conversation to Britt about her donation is what Shamia should have done in the first place. But Shamia, she wouldn't even look at her. She had her head turned and she's steadily going on about um, you know, we need to be good givers. You come in with a Birkin bag. Why couldn't she say that
Right.
to
Okay, I get
Britt?
what you're saying. No, you're
So
right.
I agree with Britt when she said, you're being passive aggressive. Direct it to me.
But the only thing I will give her is passive aggressive when it comes to the donations. Now, the drinking, on the other hand, Britt, you are a grown ass woman. If you don't
Yeah,
want to take a shot because you know what makes you sick, then
right.
don't
You
do it.
should
I'm
decline
not
the
going to do
shot.
meth because someone is trying to force me to do meth. I don't want to do it, so I'm not going to do it.
Decline.
Like,
But the thing that like really pissed me off about the whole shots and everything
mhm.
was what Britt said
Oh, that pissed me right
when
off.
she said, "We are classy. We're not ghetto.
And we're not hood
You
rat girls.
we're not hood rats." Or and she also said that shots were for college girls.
You're a loser. Like this, why do people do that? You got naked with your best friend on a webcam shaking your boobies for money. And you talking about shots are for hood rats? Then I'm
Yeah.
a hood rat. Mm,
Her she doesn't realize that her entire existence on this show is hood rat behavior.
period. She talking about having a gun strapped to her at all times. You're a hood rat. Stop projecting.
Yeah.
Your life is
And
everything about you's fake.
fake. Another thing that pissed me off about her fake life this episode is when she said when she was on the phone with her husband, um
Yeah.
she said, "You told me I couldn't bring my diamonds, so I
That
brought the
pissed
tribal
me
vibes."
off.
I
That,
was livid.
well, y'all already know I talked your ear off about this, but that's my country. How fucking dare you? Bitch, nobody's checking for you.
No
You
one is checking
bucktooth
for you.
bitch. We don't want your fucking fake cubic zirconia big old jewelry. How dare you? How dare you go to someone's country and be like, I didn't want to bring my real stuff.
And it's probably
Like,
not even real.
it's
Like you just said,
it
it's
cannot be
CZ's.
real.
She's wearing moissanite talking about it's a diamond?
Like,
No.
shut up. And then, you know what? This is why I say stay out of it. Don't travel out of the United States if you are gonna be a dumb bitch like that.
Yeah, it pissed me off that she said that because she said tribal vibes and nothing about her jewelry was tribal. It
Right.
was some basic necklaces.
And
Um,
why? Sh-
and why
mm.
what?
It's like, why is her husband even bringing that up? Is it because it's his jewelry? He doesn't want to lose it?
I
Like,
guarantee you that was never a conversation that they had. I don't
mm,
believe that for 1 second.
right.
Um, Brit, you're all. Why is this a Brit drag session? Brit, have some decency on my TV, please. Why are you getting bucket naked in front of all these women? You know she was down to her drawers. Well,
Yeah, but
Phaedra
here's the
said she didn't
thing.
have any drawers on. Phaedra said she
Which,
doesn't wear underwear.
and like, great, you have a
So,
great body, but you just said taking shots were hood rat. So what
and now
is
you're
getting butt ass
standing in
naked?
this kitchen butt ass naked that the camera can't even pan to you because you're naked.
Right. And like, mind you, this is after we find out about Shiloh being sick and her being all up in Shamia's face.
Yeah, I'm here for you.
Do you see what I mean? Where like
I'm here for
she's
you.
in conversations with herself.
Yeah,
And
that
she
was
like took
definitely a
over the
conversation with
conversation.
herself. That was definitely a conversation with herself because
Cuz you could
she
see
like pushed
everyone.
everybody out of the way
Yeah. I'm
to
telling you.
get on her level.
Okay,
I'm like, girl, you are Delulu.
look, people on the spectrum come in all different ways.
I
I
know,
would
look at
know.
us. Look at us.
Truly. So she is absolute. You cannot tell me who
Um,
acts like that.
let's, we're gonna touch on something really fast.
Angela?
Yeah,
Okay.
Angela, leave Charles,
Mm,
girl. Charles Oakley don't like you.
that was embarrassed. I would ask producers to cut it.
Cut it.
How dare
Cut.
my husband on our 8-year anniversary talking about, okay. Mm,
That was
well, you
so
know me.
embarrassing.
She got
And
on the show to divorce him.
she is Delulu because she
She's
said
crazy.
she goes Charles really misses me. Babe, Charles does not miss you.
Were we on the
Charles
same
did
FaceTime?
not answer the phone for you, babe.
Um, like, I've been trying to get to you. Yeah.
Yeah. And he was cooking dinner for the kids. He really
There's
misses
one
me.
kid. Okay, there's two.
He really misses me. He was cooking dinner. That's how much he misses me. He misses me because I'm not there to satisfy him during our anniversary. That's not why he
Girl,
did
he
not
got
answer
somebody
the phone.
else.
Yeah.
That's
Um,
crazy. We've been
Kelly.
together every anniversary. Kelly.
Kelly.
You
I'm done repeating myself when it comes to Kelly.
can't tell me you didn't
Put
like her this episode. Oh,
put
close.
some fucking clothes
Close.
on.
Look, like, and she trying to
How
get
do
a
you
man out
not
there.
know? How do you not know your nipples are out? Girl,
You know what? But some people do lose nipple sensation when they get breast augmentation. So I truly believe that shit is numbed out.
but
Just,
did she not know that they were visible?
I mean, if you can't feel them,
Sensation
I feel
and
like you forget about
visibility are
them.
two different things.
But if you can't feel them, you just forget about them.
Why are you making excuses for her?
No, just no. It is. It's completely unacceptable
No,
whether you can feel them or not.
it's too much. That that crochet outfit would have been much cuter on me. Number two,
Just nipple covers.
the side boob in the white dress. It was like beyond side boob.
I'm telling you, she's coming to the reunion with a new face and smaller bubs.
It's too much.
Way too much.
Um, Shamia also said that no one would recognize Drew Sidora in public.
She did?
She said that. She said nobody's
Mm.
checking for Drew. Nobody knows who she is. Who are you, Shamia? If you were not introduced to me on this show because I
Hmm.
don't live in Atlanta,
I wouldn't
I would
know.
never know who you are.
Right.
I know Drew Sidora because she's Drew Sidora.
Oh, I never knew who Drew Sidora was.
It's because you're not black. So you would not know who she was.
Right, because when they were like, "Oh, she was on the game," I said, "Okay, well,
And
I know Tia and
she
or
was
one of the
Drew
twins."
Sidora on the game.
Anyway,
And
um,
she was in White Chicks.
you know how
And
old
she
that
was
movie
in
is?
and she was T-Boz in the TLC movie.
And was that on Lifetime?
Girl, why would it be on Lifetime? It was on VH1.
Oh, okay. Because I was gonna say the only Lifetime movies I watch are like the crazy teen drama or like
No,
Crazy Ex-Husband. So
no.
I certainly did not watch it if it was on VH1. But
Anyway,
she
so
she has accolades. She has
yeah,
accolades.
she does.
I'll
So
give
we're
her
not
that.
gonna try to be like a shady hater and say, who even is she? We know who she
Right.
is. We don't know who you are. You were introduced to us as a friend of.
Portia.
So that's all I have.
I this is my last thing. I thought it was funny that they were trying to say that Portia should be the next first lady with the prime minister.
No. When are we gonna learn our lesson?
I don't think that she will. But next episode we're gonna see the buildup of Britt calling Kelly a little troll.
Yeah,
I'm excited about that.
I am
Anyhow,
too. Really quick, Monique's coming back to Potomac as a
yeah,
friend
I saw
of.
her. Oh, as a friend of?
Yeah, she's not a full time. Is did it say I scammed through that article that I sent you? I'm pretty
See,
sure
here's
it's
the
a friend
thing.
of.
Who would she be? A friend of who? Wendy?
No, not Wendy. Remember, Wendy was against her with the fight between her and
Maybe
Candace.
Ashley? Because she wrote that victim statement. That's going to be interesting. Because she does. Honestly, this may be one of her best seasons. Because without that big man, I feel like she could be a lot of fun. What's his name? Chris?
Yeah, Chris.
Yeah, I think without Chris, she'll be fun. I hope so. They bringing
Yeah,
back
she's a
all the
supporting role.
violence.
She's a supporting
Okay.
role. Um,
Hmm.
Robin. Robin, how do you feel about this? Call us. Let us know.
Oh, I
Ro-
thought you said she was coming back. I said I will
No,
not
no, no,
watch this
no.
season.
No,
Okay.
no, no. Robin, let us know how you feel about Monique coming
She's
back.
punching the air in her home, and her roommate
She
is gone.
is livid.
Oh, you
She is
know it.
pissed. She is
You know
pissed.
it.
I love it. I love that for Robin. I think that was it that I
Hmm.
had for um Potomac. I'm so excited. I love Monique.
I do like her. Although, hmm
Although she said she didn't need those housewives checks, looks like she needs them now.
ain't that crazy? That's why you
Mm,
have to watch what you say.
how the turntables.
I, period.
I got a text.
I got a text. Hey, can I pull you aside for a chat really quick?
Yeah, I know we're still in early days, but I
Yeah.
just wanted to see if we're closed off.
I'm gonna let you know something. I don't I don't like you. Please don't even talk to me. Even though I picked you, don't talk to me. Don't touch me.
Don't
Don't look
touch
at
me.
me.
Do not
So,
look at me. Don't smile at me. Don't call me babe.
even though I picked you, but I only did it to make Shelly jealous, but she don't
Right.
care.
Exactly. All right, you guys, we're gonna get into Love Island. I think we are, what, 8 episodes in already?
Yes.
So, we've got some recouplings. We've got
Our wish came true.
2 new bombshells came in. Yeah, Hannah and Amaya.
Oh, okay. There's
Hmm.
so many gosh darn. This is gonna be really
Yeah,
hard for me.
your head's gonna start hurting probably
It's already
s-
done.
next week. You're gonna be like, whoa. Um,
Lord.
so here's my issue right now.
Mm-hmm.
Production. I hope you're listening. We need some fine men in this house.
True.
These men are atrocious. Not a single one of them I can't. Let's who do we want to touch on first?
Let's do Jeremiah because I was on TikTok and they were comparing Ace to Dokes on Dexter and how Ace is just like there's something about Jeremiah that is just not right. Like Ace cannot put his finger on it. There's just something not right. And I said, that is so Dokes
That is
coded.
so code. Yes.
Right?
Yeah.
Because
He
he's just
because
like looking
he's
like
such a hater to Jeremiah, but we
but
don't
for
know
a
why.
reason though. Jeremiah's weird. Okay, he's weird.
Jeremiah is
He's
so
fake.
weird.
Ew. Like this is the thing. Like
Jeremiah is playing the game, but to me he's playing the game the wrong way because he should be playing it away from Hutta.
he should have just manned up and been like, "Listen, I really do like you, but I'm going to explore the other girls,
Exactly.
and she
He
could crash
should
out
have.
if she wants, and it is what it is."
He should have explored because this is not the way to get you to the finish line, my friend. This
Because
is you're really irritating the viewers because of who you're in a couple with
yeah.
and we want y'all gone
So, does the voting happen at the end of the season or throughout the season?
throughout the season.
Okay, because a lot of people are saying the first chance they get, bye
They're
bye,
voting.
Huda and Jeremiah.
Yeah.
Which
Which I told you I don't want to happen because
me neither.
I need Hutta to go.
Mm-hmm.
Huda? Hutta.
Huda. Like
Oh,
Huda Beauty.
yeah. Which kind of pissed me off when she said Hutta, like shoulda, coulda, woulda. And I'm like, no, it's like Hutta Beauty. Anyway,
Huda.
like
Okay.
shoulda, coulda, woulda. That's
That's
how she
lame.
introduced herself. Yeah, so lame. I'm like, girl, you're talking to a group of girls. You can say like Hutta Beauty.
Right. We know.
Um, I need her to stay so that when Casa Amor comes, she is a puddle of tears, drowning
But
in
like,
her own tears.
I mean, if she's already acting this way, I've only heard rumors about Caught Somewhere. Y'all know this is my first time on this planet of Love Island. So I, Lord have mercy. And especially,
Also, tonight there's a new bombshell coming in who's a
I
woman.
heard. Where are these men's?
Where are the men? I need to
Ugh.
see some fine men that have muscles, men that look like they can just pick you up. Everybody is
Men.
just scrawny.
Mm-hmm.
Taylor, his legs are like you can break them.
I'm sorry.
Ace looks like a baby boy.
L-
Jeremiah's eyes are so squinted. No. Austin is a virgin liar.
Someone said on TikTok, the video that we posted, someone said that his face is like a pop-up book. I said, yeah, that's
Yes.
what it is. Everything is just so boing, like right in
It's
front of
so
you.
awful to look at. Who else do we have? I'm going down the list.
Awful
Nick.
to look at.
Nick. That pimple is just growing by the second.
None of the girls wanted to give him a pimple patch.
Well, Taylor
Sierra.
had like 5 pimple patches on his face. He could have given one up.
Oh my God. Like, wait a second. Who the hell is Taylor?
Taylor is the cowboy.
Oh shit. Okay. I'm so sorry. It's
I
like
should have never
too much
opened
going
the
on.
app. I should have never opened the app. Because I just was saying we need men who look built.
I'm fine with spoilers about Bombshell, so I really don't give a damn.
We've
who is
got
it?
2 new men. Jalen, who's 27, he's a Scorpio.
I don't know what that means.
Oh.
Is he crazy?
Do you have the app? Did you download it?
N- Girl, no.
Please just download it. Download the app. Okay, look it up. And then we have Pepe, who's also 27, and he is a Pisces. So, two new bombshells. Okay, Jalen, I need you to hurry up and get the
He's
pictures.
not
So,
cute. I'm looking at
he's
him.
not cute,
I
but
thought you were
he
gonna say
has
he was cute. I was
no, he
like,
has
okay.
body. He has a body.
A thick man. And his
He's got
tattoos
a
look better.
he's got a thick neck and a a thick dimple. That right dimple is deep. Okay,
Oh my gosh. Who's the other person?
who do we wait, we're gonna just go for Jalen first. Who do we see
Okay.
Jalen hooking up with? He's from Georgia. He looks like he could like black women. So I'm giving him to Alandria.
I was gonna say Alandria. Mm, uh, yeah, I think Amaya's gonna just pounce on whatever man is there.
Yes,
So
100%. How can we get her out of here right now?
I feel bad for her.
I don't. Okay, we're gonna stick to the men for a second.
Okay.
Pepe.
I like the name.
Pepe's tattoos are really nice.
Okay, let me see.
Very clean.
Is he Spanish, like from Spain? That's what he looks
His
like.
last name is Garcia.
Could be.
Who do
They're
we
not cute.
No, they're not cute, but their bodies.
Golly.
Their bodies.
I don't care.
I
I mean,
know you don't, but we can't be just looking at the faces. We gotta look at the body, and we
okay, well,
have
I'm
to.
saying no.
We don't know the personalities yet.
Look at the scary tattoo. Are you nuts? Next to Mary? Sick. Go to confessional. And the cross? How dare you? 3 demons next to Jesus' mother wearing a cross.
Wait, what pictures are you looking at? Because I only have one. Oh, I can't even zoom in, so I can't see it that well.
Well, I'm on Instagram now.
Oh. All right.
I see a black man. Oh, I'm sorry.
So those are the two new guys. Who do we see Pepe going with?
Amaya.
Okay. And then for the new girls, there's Iris.
Charlie.
Really?
Mm-hmm. I don't think she's gonna give Ace the time of day. I think the girls are gonna warn Iris
That Ace
about
is
Ace. Trash.
cuckoo, cuckoo.
Yeah.
Okay, so current couples, we have Huda and Jeremiah. We already
Ugh.
said that we're ready for them to be over with.
Yeah.
We have Hannah with Charlie.
I like them together.
I like them together, so you know what that means for me?
It's not
It's
gonna
time
work
for
out.
them to leave. It's time for them to leave.
Oh, okay.
Y'all are boring. Go be in the real world boring together. Sierra and Nick.
I like them.
I do too, but I did not see it coming that Beldasha was going to get the boot
I'm
by
glad.
Nick.
I
I'm
think I
very
saw it
glad.
coming. Because here's the thing. You could play hard to get all you want, but like it's a little bit too late, girl.
Yeah.
Like if you wanted him, because at the end of the day it is a game. So yeah, he picked Sierra, but girl, if you wanted him, go take him. I don't she wasted her time there.
She
And I was
did.
glad to see her go.
We
But
have.
God, her crying like it was her own kid leaving.
Oh
I'm
my
like, get a
gosh.
grip.
How did I know that she was going to be the first person to cry? She should have never come on the show.
Well, have other people had kids? Like men?
I've never,
Well, you know, but
maybe
they're so young though. I
they're
wouldn't
so young.
expect.
I don't recall anyone. I think there might have been one bombshell a few seasons ago that might have had a kid, but
I- Mm,
no,
well, my mom would not be watching my daughter for me to do that. I could tell you that
no.
much.
Um, Taylor and Alandria.
I think that Taylor is a virgin. I think he talks up
Oh,
a big game
100%. Mm-hmm.
because my thing is, okay, do you like me? Cool. Are you gonna kiss me? Why do I have to come to you and be like, hey, just checking in. Hey, you haven't even touched my leg. Hey, like, he gives very pure, innocent, I've never done this before vibes.
Yeah, he definitely does. Um,
And the way they were
what?
grabbing
Say
each
it.
other's tongue.
I'm just so sick of it. That's what I told you last week. The reason it makes me mad is because these people cannot kiss.
Not one person can kiss. At your big age of 20 something, you cannot kiss.
They
Get
can't
to a wall and
kiss.
get to practicing.
They can't kiss. It's so nasty. It's cringy.
Eey.
Um, who did I miss? Oh, Shelly and Austin.
She's trying to be nice, and nice never
She's
wins,
being
Shelly.
way too nice. It's really starting to
Mm-mm.
piss me off that she's being this nice
She's
to
like leading
this.
him on, and I'm like, why?
And the thing I think that is making me more upset is the fact that Austin is one of those people. We said this last week. He's an incel. He's this person who portrays this image of he is inclusive when he's around all of these people.
Mm-hmm.
But we know who you are. Unfortunately, we know who you are
Right.
because of what you've posted on social media. So nothing that Shelly is, nothing about her is anything that
Mm-hmm.
you align with. She's bisexual, she's a
Right.
black woman,
Right.
and she comes from an immigrant family. So
Right.
those four things right there, what are we doing here,
But
Austin?
here's the thing. A lot of white men in that cult, that's their thing.
They try
Like
to align with black people or black
they
women.
love they love black women, but it's the same thing with the white women in the cult. Like they love black partners, but only the ones that they're dating. Everyone else is a slur. Everyone else is
Mm,
doesn't deserve anything. And it's like I will never understand people like that. If you
yeah.
don't like the rest of my people, then you don't like me. And they're
Then
like,
you
you're
don't like
different.
me.
You're one of the good ones.
Oh my gosh, I hate that. I hate that.
Golly. How many times have we
Um,
heard that?
oh my gosh. Ugh. So yeah, those are the current. Oh, Ace and Amaya.
Can we even call them a couple? That
Oh,
was so
Ace.
off-putting. And
Oh,
like you're
Ace.
short. You are short. How
You
dare
are
you speak to me like
short.
that before I stomp on your head? Like,
I can't remember who got to pick first. Was it Ace or Austin who picked first in the first recoupling?
I think it was Austin. It yeah,
Why
Ace was the
didn't
last one.
Austin should have picked Amaya?
But Shelly was leading him on. Being like, yeah.
And
I,
I hate to say that Ace would have picked Beldasha, but I really have a feeling that he would have picked her over Shelly to like try to prove a point. Ace is
yeah,
the villain. He is the villain.
right. So he's not Dokes adjacent, but his actions towards Jeremiah are Dokes
Oh
adjacent.
yeah.
It's just something like Ace. You know what the problem is? His whole 22 years of life, girls have been falling over him. And like everyone's told him he's so cute, he's so cute. So he just thinks like I don't have to do much.
You said you think that Taylor is a virgin. I think that he might be a virgin too.
I could see that.
That's why he's like hardcore closing himself off.
Well, then go on that TLC show. I'm a virgin. Like, get out of here. And I will be watching that show and we will discuss. But like,
Um
come on.
so yeah, it are you liking it?
I am. Because when I watch the show when I'm supposed to. Like, I haven't missed an episode yet. Which I don't know how long I can go. Because, you know, I'm balancing SVU and I'm on season 3 now, by the way. We're going to need to move to Hulu soon to watch the UK and Indian version.
I
I would
think
love to see the Indian version.
did did the UK version just start a new season too?
Uh-huh. On Hulu.
Yeah. So we can watch it. You should watch it.
I'm
You
going to
would
get my
really
Hulu
like it.
back.
You would really like it.
You know, I love like, it's just something about them. The US could never.
They
I'm sorry.
well, I feel like because of last season, which I was not the biggest fan of last season. Like I liked
Really?
everyone.
Mm-hmm.
I liked everyone. But I mean, the way these people just act like they've hyped this, I think because of the hype is what was like, okay, it was good, but it wasn't that good.
Well, you know what? Also, no shade to Sarah Hyland, but I've always heard of Love Island, but only the UK version. And so I
Hmm.
think with the things that happened with Ariana, everyone was just like, I'm a stan for her. I'm
Yeah,
gonna watch it. And then they
that
found
makes
out the
sense.
premise, and then just like every story I would go on to was like, I'm finally gonna start Love Island to see what all the hype is about. And I'm like, I'm not until I'm forced to. Um, and I'm enjoying it. I get
Yeah,
it.
it's a good summer show.
Oh my god. Oh my
Um,
god. This is really all
who do you
summer.
want to
Golly.
win? Who do you want to win? It's too early.
I
Because
really like Sierra and Nick.
you would want them to win, though?
What does winning entail? Like,
Okay,
just the
so
money?
America votes for who they want to win.
Okay.
Um, they will hand the winning couple envelopes. One person has money, the other
Mm-hmm.
person does not have money. The person that wins the money has the option to share the money or keep the money for themselves.
This is giving Johnny Bananas Sarah
Uh-huh.
challenge energy.
Yep.
And now that you've explained it, I think then Charlie and the girl. Because I feel like Charlie comes from money, like he doesn't really need it. And he actually likes the girl. I forget her
Hannah,
name. Hannah.
you would want them to win?
Because I think that he would split it fairly. I think Ace, Nick, Jeremiah, they would all say, you know what? I'm going to take the money.
Like, as much as I would never vote for Jeremiah and Hutta to win, I
Hmm.
would love for them to win because if Jeremiah got his hands on that money,
He would leave her.
he is not splitting that money with her.
Oh my God. I had no idea that's how it ended.
Yeah.
So then all of his gameplay is actually disgusting.
Jeremiah?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was already gross, but like
But
just
see,
the
that's why I said I understand. He is playing the game hard because he sees himself making it to the end with her
well,
just so that they can win, which I
but
would never vote for them.
people think they're insufferable. So like you could make it to the end and
But no one's going to
America,
vote for you.
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my
So, I mean, and
gosh.
like I said, it's too early to say because we're going to be getting so many more people.
Mm,
These people who are here might not even last till next week.
golly.
So,
Well,
yeah.
Amaya, you better latch on to Pepe or the Jalen.
Mm,
I
one
don't
of them.
know.
So, yeah, I
Uh,
think that's it. I mean, we've encountered so many issues tonight. I think we should just end it.
Please, just in case. All right, you guys. That is where we're going to leave ya.
Thanks for listening.
Bye.
If you loved this week's mess, don't forget to like, rate, and subscribe where you get your podcast.
Born messy, staying messy. Bye.